Dear boomers, this is the most famous Rumi quote, and one which I said at a funeral of my mother's best friend. Out beyond ideas of wrongdoing and right doing, there is a field. I will meet you there. That is so profound, and I have always loved it. Um, we explore wisdom, aging, and the spiritual path beyond convention here on this channel. And today we will enter a space that mystic poet Rumi called the field, but a field that exists beyond judgment, labels, and moral polarities. He wrote that, as I said, out beyond the ideas of wrongdoing and right doing, there is a field. Meet me there. And the thing is, you have to understand, I wonder if he's talking about the quantum field, even though at the time that was not something or a concept that had been coined at the time. But let's take a moment to breathe into that, because this is one line has the power to shift our relationships, our self-perceptions, and even our place in the world. So, what is the field? Well, I believe it's the quantum field. Rumi speaks of this not as a physical location, it is a state of consciousness, a sacred place within us, that where we are no longer bound by duality. No more us versus them, no more shame, blame, or guilt, or righteousness. It's pure, it's where pure being lives. Pure being lives. It's where connection is possible without condition, possible without condition. The field is what mystics from every tradition has pointed to, a place where love transcends belief, where soul recognizes soul. How do we get stuck in judgment? Well, we all do. And so much of our suffering comes from that kind of constant labeling of life. They're wrong. I'm right. She should have known better. He doesn't deserve my forgiveness. I am not good enough. I am not worthy, etc., etc., etc. Does it sound familiar? It should. These mental patterns create barriers, not just between us and others, but between us and our own peace of mind. To meet someone in the field means listening with the heart, not the ego. It means letting go of the need to be right. It means accepting the imperfection of others and yourself. This doesn't mean you approve of harm or pretend injustice does not exist. It means you no longer identify solely with your position. You see the other not as an enemy, but as a fellow human being on the path. That is radical compassion, compassion for yourself as well as others. And it is a deeply freeing state of being. So let's talk about the practical steps of entering the field. We can we can practice silent listening instead of preparing for a rebuttal. Breathe and just be with the other person and what they are saying. Meditate on oneness, on connection. Even for 5 minutes, visualize yourself and someone you struggle with meeting in this field. No words, just presence. And I would think being in the field is something that obviously doesn't need any words. Release the moral score pad. Ask yourself, what if being right is less important than being connected? Journal about the field. Where in your life could this field transform a relationship? And also, we all know that a gratitude journal is one way of getting to the field pretty quickly. and drawing to yourself the future that you wish to live. Rumi doesn't say you must meet him there. He says, I will meet you there. That's the invitation. And it's one we can extend to everyone in our lives, including ourselves. So say, I choose the field in the comments below. The dear member relation, the dear um, Boomers community is open for us all to meet. Maybe the Dear Boomers community is the field. That's an idea. There's going to be a video coming up. Please subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you in the field. Love, love, love.